Putting her on the spot. This dish is amazing. He's like amazing. Come on, check it out.
Welcome to The American Dream, a national TV show centered around real estate, lifestyle, and culture. And recently nominated for an Emmy. We're really excited about that. Thank you. I'm your host, Craig Sewing. And today, as always, we take you across the country and show you what make our neighborhoods amazing and why there's so many great places to live in this country. Let's start The American Dream right now.
The search is over, baby. I'm right here, and I got it.
The American Dream, the only show that combats negative media, not owned by a network, commercial-free, unscripted.
I got it.
These are stories for you and by you.
Tricia Turner here. What you're about to see is a little bit of College Station. Why? Because Sarah Underwood is here and she's been on this great commitment to transform her life, and so we want to hear a little bit about that. We're going to hear from Tilson Homes, and we're going to go check out this place that has amazing bacon, so y'all stay tuned. I am sitting with Nick and Kennedy. We are at NRG Fitness and Massage in College Station. Here are these young business owners, husband and wife business owners. They own a gym, they do fitness and massage, and so holy crap, that's impressive, y'all. She's also pregnant, isn't that cute? First child. So tell me about being gym owners so young. It's like, this has got to be a challenging time. Why? What was the purpose there?
The purpose for starting was really just, we had a really good connection with our clients and we saw how we were able to really benefit them and improve their lives, and we were restricted by working at the places that we were, so we decided to open up our own and be able to help a lot more on a personal level.
So usually in husband and wife businesses, that each one has a role. What is your role in this business?
So my role in this business is the growth and nutrition side of it. So our initials stand for nutrition, recovery, and growth.
Okay.
And so I help people with nutrition plans and the workout plans for nutrition and growth, and my wife helps with the recovery side of it with massage therapy.
I love that. And so does it go from working out and then you get a massage?
A lot of our clients do that. So after workouts, they'll have their massage scheduled and get their recovery right after their growth session.
I love that. So Kennedy, you got to tell me about that.
Yeah, so my side of the business is recovery.
Okay.
So I do a lot of like sports style massage, and whenever you're working out a lot, you get a lot of tense muscles, and you know, that restricts your range of motion, your flexibility, performance. So that's kind of what I do to help with that.
So does massage prevent injury too?
Yeah, totally. I mean, muscles that work better, perform better.
So what's it like working with your husband all the time? Do you enjoy it? Putting her on the spot.
Yeah, no, actually you would think that most people wouldn't enjoy that, but it's really enjoyable. We're learning a lot about each other, working together, and I wouldn't have it any other way, really.
That's super cool. And look how cute they look, y'all. So y'all, check it out now. We're about to talk to Sarah. Thank you guys so much for letting us do this today. Stay tuned. Every episode, I like to focus on a different part of town, a different community, and a theme. And so for this one, our focus is College Station, which is new to me. I haven't been out here, honestly, in years. But Sarah Underwood, who I'm presenting today, this is her neck of the woods. Sarah is a young superstar, and she's crushing it in real estate and now crushing it in fitness. And so I thought, wow, what a cool theme to not only be focused in College Station, but on passion, purpose, commitments, those kind of things, because Sarah Underwood is first of all like a daughter to me, and she's been with me in real estate for years. We are both with eXp Realty, which is a global real estate company, and she branched into College Station to start something new out here, and she's been doing amazing. And then about 6 months ago, you decided you wanted to do a fitness competition, right?
Yep.
So tell me a little bit about that. Like, what drove you from doing real estate to want to take on another adventure like that? Because those are both huge commitments.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, there's kind of a lot that goes into it, but as you know, I was living in Houston. I met my boyfriend now, who I'm with, and we fell in love very quickly, and we moved out here to the College Station area. So I'm actually like 30 minutes outside of town on 20 acres. So there's nothing around me. Things were great with me and my boyfriend, but I was still very lonely. You know, he worked and everything. I just kind of lost who I was as a person. One thing that I don't like to talk about, but I feel it is important to mention, is my boyfriend and I found out that I was pregnant, and then I had a miscarriage about 4 weeks later. So once that happened, that was like my breaking point. And then I just woke up one day and I was like, I want to do better for myself, and I know the only way like that I can do that and push myself is by joining a fitness competition.
So now, as you've traveled through this journey of this fitness thing, you've met a lot of great friends, and her and I were talking the other day, she's now has a new passion. After the competition, you want to do more, you want to be more involved because you've seen such a need for people that are reaching out to you. Explain that a little bit.
Yeah, honestly, the biggest thing that really has gotten me through this is the encouraging messages and the women reaching out to me almost every single day on Instagram. That really kept me motivated.
What's the end look like to you? What's your big vision?
I mean, after my competition, of course, it's gonna be getting back into real estate more. For sure, I want to continue my education with something with fitness.
Yeah.
That's my short-term goals, and I really just want to help other women.
So y'all follow Sarah. Sarah, tell everybody how to follow you. She's like amazing.
So my Instagram is Sarah Underwood Fit. That's kind of my fitness account. And for real estate, you can just go to my Facebook, which is Sarah Sewell Underwood. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all my social
That's a
media.
wrap, y'all. Thank you for doing this.
Yes.
And thank you for NRG. They are like amazing for having Sarah here
Yes.
and training her, making her look awesome. All right, you guys, you've now seen a little bit of College Station, but you have not seen Tilson Homes. So we're about to go inside and see this amazing model home that Tilson builds and hear all about how they do it, what does it take to build on your own land, and where are they building. So come on, check it out. All right, you guys, as you know, the purpose of this show not only is College Station, but we want to talk about passion, commitment, purpose, and I thought, holy crap, we need to talk to Tilson Homes because this is a family-owned business. They've been around forever and they do very well. They have a great reputation, and so Eric is like fourth generation, is it?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, fourth generation, y'all. So I thought it would be really cool if we could hear like, how in the world does a family-run business last that long, super successfully, and continue to expand? So kind of give us a little bit of the backstory of Tilson Homes.
Sure, yeah. And first of all, thanks for coming out too. We appreciate having y'all here, enjoying the place. Love the Brazos Valley, love College Station and Bryan. So we are a fourth generation family-owned and operated home builder. We started in 1932, started in Houston. So we haven't ventured very far.
No.
We're still pretty close to our roots. We are a strictly on your land or on your lot home builder, which means we do strictly scattered site on the customer's property, custom. So we have a portfolio of plans that customers can select from. They can customize from there. They can bring their own plan if they like, and we can sit down and see if we're a good fit. But predominantly what we build is 91% rural, like I said, out on 2 to 10 acres or more. That's the bulk of our business.
And you guys have continued to grow. What do you think some of the secret of that and this expansion that y'all are on?
You don't get to pick your family, so there's that to think about.
Yep.
But the dynamic is good, and at the end of the day, you know that everyone is really after the same common goal. And really, when we say the Tilson family, we don't just mean like the actual blood Tilson family. We mean everybody who works with us and our trade partners. So, you know, our purpose is to inspire independence and build memories. That's what we do.
So I know there's a lot of, I think, misconception about build on your lot. And so people that I've talked to, they think it's so complicated and people kind of fear from that. Like, I don't think I can go through all that. Walk everyone kind of through that, what that looks like with you guys.
Yeah, so the first thing is evaluate where you want to be.
Okay.
Not everybody's going to have land. Only about 40% of the people that come in the door actually already own property. The other 60% don't yet.
Okay.
So we can kind of help them facilitate finding where, depending on what's important to them.
Yeah.
And then from there, you kind of decide, obviously define some needs and some budget.
Yeah.
Try to figure out what you're going to be working with, what you want to use the space for. Is it going to be growing family? Is it empty nesters? And then we kind of design to that. We customize all of our plans. So definitely have the needs and budget conversation with whatever builder you're going to choose. I mean, we'd love the opportunity, but no matter who you use on your land, be sure they have experience not only building on your land, but also in that area. And what you find is a lot of people can build real well in a condensed metropolitan area, but when you start getting further out of town, wrangling those trade partners and making sure they show up and all that accountability that goes in to make sure everybody gets paid. And the laws are a little bit different when you're on someone else's land. That changes. So someone that has a high level of familiarity with that so that you don't slip up and get in a bind. So that's how that works. We research the title, we get them approved for a loan up front based on the plans and specs if they're doing mortgage, and then we build the house from zero to completely finished. Actually, what we do different is we do that out of our own back pocket. We don't require a construction loan or interim financing.
Wow,
or
that's huge, you guys, huge. I've never heard a custom builder say that. Interesting. All right, so you homeowners out there that are on the fence because you don't want to put your house on the market because you have nowhere to go. Do you hear that? No interest payments, no nothing, it's all on them. So you need to come check out Tilson. We won't put your home on the market right now. We'll wait till they're almost done, but there's no out-of-pocket expense for you guys, really. This is a no-brainer. So where can people go to learn more about Tilson?
So we have a website, tilsonhomes.com. It's open 24/7, as you might expect. It's an award-winning website, in fact. We won a National Association of Home Builders Award for it. We also have Instagram. We have a YouTube channel with a lot of useful information on there. We have a Facebook page, of course, and of course the 11 design centers that are open 7 days a week. So we'd love to help you out.
Thank you, Eric, for doing this with us today.
Thanks, Tricia. Thanks for having me.
You guys tune in to Tilson Homes. Bye, y'all. Okay, that was amazing. So did you hear what he said? For $1,500, you can start a Tilson home. You just have to own the land. So make sure you reach out to us and Tilson Homes. Now we're about to go check out 3rd on Main. So come on. All right, you guys have now seen Tilson Homes. You've spent some time with Sarah Underwood. We are now going to check out one of Sarah's favorite restaurants located downtown here in College Station, 3rd on Main. So come on, check it out. All right, you guys, we are at our final stop here in College Station. We are at 3rd and Main. I'm here with the restaurant owners. This is Mary and Wade. Thanks, you guys.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Where did that name come from?
Well, it's actually our 3rd restaurant, and when we were opening it down here, we just couldn't come up with the perfect name. So we put it out to a bunch of friends, kind of a little contest, if you will, and one of them just blurted out 3rd on Main.
Okay, so 3rd restaurant, you guys, husband and wife, they've been together 30 years. So have y'all always worked together?
Not always. I got in it kind of by accident. He needed someone to fill in for somebody going on maternity leave, and I stepped in and fell in love, and 6 years later, I was like, wait, she's not coming back, is she? And he's like, you're just now figuring that out? It's like, I love it. So that's where it started, and then moved here and decided to do our own thing, and so it was just a natural progression.
So 3rd restaurant, y'all, are they all here in the College Station, Bryan area?
Yes. Actually, all in Bryan.
All in Bryan?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm like following this, you guys, 3 restaurants, but remember in 2020, we went through this pandemic and still kind of lingers. How did you do 3 restaurants during such a weird time and obviously super successful?
Our word is pivot. So I swear we changed something every day. And at one point we took all our restaurants and put them into a Mikonabe because it has the largest kitchen. So you could order 3rd on Main food, Shipwreck Grill fried fish and whatever, and Italian out of the same building and come and pick it up. So we have flexed as much as we can flex. Because downtown, when it was shut down, not a lot of people come into downtown.
Sure.
They're here so they eat downtown. But so we figured if we pushed it out with the other restaurants, it would be a little more successful during the quarantine and during the period where we couldn't open fully.
Yeah. So you definitely have to come and check out their 3 restaurants. 3rd and Main. You guys, food is amazing. So I'm so happy you guys did this today.
Thank you for coming in. We love sharing it with everybody.
Absolutely. Thanks for having us. Y'all make sure and tune in to our next episode on the American Dream, and make sure and check out 3rd and Main and College Station. Bye, y'all.
Bye-bye.
Well, next up, Tricia Turner is truly a top-tier professional, a leading expert in her market, and we had the opportunity to sit down with her. Let's see what she had to say.
It is always a pleasure when we get to sit down with Tricia Turner in Houston, Texas, and I'm sure today will be no different. Tricia, as always, it's great to see you.
Thanks for having me, Amy. I look forward to these. These are awesome.
Well, you always know exactly what's taking place, especially there in the Houston market, where that is your expertise. Years of being in the market there. First of all, how many years have you been working there in the Houston area?
Over 20 years. I got my real estate license in 1992, and I'm born and raised in Houston, so I've been all over this place.
So you live it, know it, breathe it, and because of that, with the real estate market the way it has been, especially for the last year, you've seen a lot of different ups and downs when things transition and take place, I'm sure, over 20 years. Let's talk about what's taking place right now in the market.
So everyone by now is aware that on a national level, we have a super low inventory, historically low inventory, which has been what has been driving the prices up. So when you look at the real estate industry as a whole, our job as the professionals is to determine what is actual market value for that property. That's number one. Once you determine what market value is for a property, there's a pricing strategy. And depending on your months of inventory in the market, you can go upwards in price, somewhere between 8 to 10%. However, what is happening here in Houston and across the board is that homes are selling anywhere from $10,000 to $100,000 over list price. So a lot higher than 5, 8, 10% over market value. So what is happening is we've got a lot of people coming in from different states. They're coming in with cash. Therefore, the lenders aren't doing as many loans. The cash buyers are coming in with their solid offers. They're offering the seller everything under the sun. The sellers are in the greatest position, but it's gobbling up the housing market. But what I've seen happening is, and this has been only within about the last 30 days, is the luxury market. And here in Houston, a luxury market is defined about 800,000 plus. So right now, homes around 800,000 and up, especially once you get over that 1 million mark, taking a little bit longer to sell. It'll hit the market. You may not get showings right away. If you do get showings, the buyers are coming in. They're very hesitant. They're still looking for that home that looks like HGTV. It's got to be perfect. It's got to be move-in ready. It's got to wow them. But we're seeing them take longer. So in a normal market here in Houston, homes were on the market, somewhere between 30 to 90 days. That's average. Well, in this crazy market that we're in, homes are on the market like 5 days. And so when you see a home sitting now for 14, 29, 39 days, it's that price point. And so for me as a real estate broker, when I'm watching this, it's very cyclical, because in 2013 and 14, when we had a very similar market to this, home values were being inflated because of demand, and the upper end gets hit first. And when the upper end gets hit first, they sit still. Homes sit, they go on the market, they take a little while, you end up having to do a price reduction, because number one, when we determine what is market value for your home, because there's such media hype about the market and the frenzy that we're in, sellers naturally are expecting you to price it high.
Sure.
We give them market value, but they want to price high. And I'm okay, and I guide my agents too, I'm okay with testing the market. We can test for a short period, but if we're not getting any traction in our first 14 days, that's a sign. That's a sign that we've got to do something different. And we're seeing that happen again and again and again. And even in the suburbs, the suburbs are on fire right now, but not in the upper end. In the upper end, your audience is a lot smaller. So what I'm telling people, and I'm encouraging everybody, especially here locally, if you guys are in that upper end listing, especially once you get over 2-3 million, you've got to do everything you can to market that property. And you really need to market it at market value or even slightly below, just to capture that bigger audience. And I think people really need to be aware of that, because the real estate market can change just like the stock market does. It's overnight. And unfortunately, there are real estate professionals that don't pay attention to that. And there's homeowners that don't pay attention to that and really don't understand it. And so what ends up happening is they price high, they sit, and then they're chasing the market, scaling down, doing price reduction after price reduction, and they end up never selling. And so we, as the experts in the area, we have to be the ones out there, facing forward, like, look, here's what's happening. Yes, your home is going to sell, but we have to price it at market value, maybe even slightly below, so that we capture the biggest audience. And I think as we continue on into 2021, we're now halfway through the year. I believe that this will become more of something that we see. I believe that we'll see longer days on market. And I do believe that we'll see more inventory market, especially in the upper end.
Well, Tricia, that's so interesting because, as you pointed out, things can change quickly. People have kind of gotten used to a certain way that it's been for the last, let's say, 6 months. But I love, since we last spoke, that you're pointing out, well, here's what's taken place, especially in the luxury market. And I know you're giving great advice for looking ahead and being prepared. What do you really see now as you're looking at what's taking place in the next week, few weeks, how people can be diligent, and what are you looking out for the most?
Number one, we're telling all of our sellers here, if your home, and especially in Houston, if your home is in the $400,000 to $500,000 price point, even $300,000, that's the sweet spot here. Yes, let's get on the market while we can. Let's capitalize on this. We're going to sell your home for above market value. We're going to be able to negotiate typically a longer closing date, maybe even a free lease back for you. But let's get out there and do our due diligence to try to find you that forever home. Or if we don't find you that forever home right now, let's get you in a short-term rental, because we do believe by the end of this year, and especially 2022, we will have a lot more homes on the market. And for me, as a real estate professional, I have a lot of relationships with other brokers across the nation. And just last week, I had a conversation with someone in Seattle, another broker that's heavily involved in the industry, and he's seeing short sales there already. And he asked me, are you guys experiencing this yet? And I said, not yet. And he said, it's coming. And so I don't want that to be an alarming thing for people to hear. What people need to understand is, in Houston in 2018 and 19, we had a pretty flat market. Homes got on the market. Some homes never sold, because typically about 47% of the homes in a normal market don't sell. And so during that time when the market was flat, there were people that got job transfers and needed to sell, but their home failed to sell. And so they ended up having to put it up as a rental. And they've got tenants now in their home. And then when they passed the rental, basically rent for free last year because of the pandemic, and you could no longer do an eviction on a tenant. There are tenants, unfortunately, that though they had the means to pay, have chosen not to pay. And so there are a lot of homeowners who have had to carry a double mortgage and have not always made their payment. And so you are going to see short sales come. You are going to see homes get on the market because finally they can evict their tenants, and finally they got their homes free and they're able to sell them. So I think for buyers that are looking to buy right now, I don't think you're going to see it to where you can come in and find this great foreclosure market at all. What you'll find is more inventory. They won't be priced low. There'll just be a lot more choices. And I think people need to be really aware of that and just have hope. We're all going to get through this. It's just a stressful time right now, but greater times are coming.
Wow. Everybody in Houston is really lucky to have you. I love that you really know what's going on. You give incredible advice every time. And this is why we tell everybody, go to the professional. You are absolutely that professional everybody needs to go to in that area. Thank you so much for being with us today, as always.
When we're talking about real estate, the common theme is low inventory. Well, in Houston, same thing there. Maybe it's because Tricia Turner and her team have so much of it. So we asked them to show us some of the properties they have listed on the market right now, so you can check out the American dream of homeownership in Houston. Let's see some of those properties.
location is everything. This beautiful one-story is located minutes from the Energy Corridor in downtown. Its perfect location off BW8 gets you to the I-10 within 5 minutes heading in either direction. Fully updated inside and out. Stainless steel appliances complete this unique kitchen renovation, which includes an extra-large breakfast island for extensive counter space and added storage. Beautiful rustic tile floors make this open concept floor plan even more appealing. You will be entranced with the exquisite chandelier in the family room, one-of-a-kind built-ins throughout. Relax and enjoy quiet evenings thanks to the triple pane windows and shutter blinds that tune out the outside world. New roof installed in 2017. This oversized lot is perfect for entertaining, located in a family-friendly subdivision. The incredible oaks and pine trees throughout the neighborhood give it a park-like feeling. If you're looking for the perfect home for working from home and or homeschooling your kids, this one checks the box. In addition to the traditional floor plan, this beautiful historic craftsman bungalow has plenty of space for working from home with 2 separate workspaces, as well as a formal living and dining with all the craftsman details. The home boasts a modern craftsman updated kitchen with a breakfast nook, 3 bedrooms, 2 full baths, and the primary suite with an ensuite and a separate large sitting area. Fully fenced, landscaped yard with programmable sprinkler system, patio, and pergola. Large detached 2-car garage with gorgeous garage apartment includes a full kitchen and a separate entrance, which provides a great opportunity for an Airbnb or to house your older kids and or mother-in-law. The home is walking distance to all that the Heights has to offer: shopping, food, entertainment, gyms, and yoga studios, and is close to downtown with easy access to major highways. Home in Cinco Ranch Southwest with a pool and a totally remodeled kitchen. Kitchen has a massive island, stainless steel appliances, and a walk-in pantry. The family room with floor-to-ceiling windows, cast stone fireplace, and a soaring ceiling is wide open to the kitchen and breakfast nook. The primary suite with a wall of bay windows features the sitting area overlooking the sparkling pool. Primary ensuite has dual sinks, vanity, separate frameless shower, and a soaking tub, and 2 large walk-in closets. The main level also has a 2nd bedroom and full bath near the pool. The upper level boasts a media room, game room, 2-person study nook, and 3 secondary bedrooms. Many recent updates including wood-like tile throughout the main level, carpet throughout the upper level, as well as paint throughout. A beautiful backyard features a sparkling pool with 3 waterfall features. Take a virtual tour under tours and links and call today to schedule a private showing. Sprawling single-story Cedar Valley custom home located in the highly sought-after gated country club community, The Reserve at Weston Lakes. The kitchen with exposed wood beam ceilings includes stainless steel appliances, a farmhouse sink, granite countertops, ample cabinet and counter spaces, as well as a walk-in pantry, and is open to the family room. The family room features a coffered ceiling, cast stone fireplace with custom cabinets, and shelving flanking either side, as well as an oversized picture window overlooking the backyard. Split plan situates the large primary suite at the back of the home with an ensuite featuring his and her vanities, an oversized separate shower, a whirlpool tub, a linen closet, water closet, and walk-in closet. Generously sized secondary bedrooms include en-suites and walk-in closets. Out the back door is an oversized covered patio with outdoor kitchen. Take a virtual tour under tours and links and call today to schedule a private showing. Has never flooded. Gorgeous 2-story custom home was built so high up that not even Harvey was able to affect it. It checks all the boxes. Sits on 3 acres of unrestricted land, no HOA, minutes from the West Park. Guests are welcomed with its incredible stone and brick elevation and enter onto a 2-story foyer with architectural archways that make an unbelievable view. Chef's gourmet kitchen with beautiful granite countertops. Stainless steel appliances include double ovens, under cabinet warmer, cooktop, and microwave oven. Huge butler's pantry, butler's bar, and wine grotto. Kitchen opens to the extra large family room. Luxury primary bedrooms features its own private study, luxury bath, his and hers closets, and double sinks. Upstairs is just as amazing with oversized bedrooms, game room, and media room. Other features, a full home water filtration system, 2 different areas for a washer and dryer hookup, and a 4-car tandem garage. Enjoy the afternoons fishing in your very own stocked pond or relaxing on the oversized balcony.
Thank you so much for watching today's episode of The American Dream. I've been your host, Craig Sewing. Don't forget, you can also follow us on social media. We would love to see you there. This show is all about positive media, a real show, not a reality show. Thank you for following. That's all for today. Cheers to your American Dream.